So you have no idea right now?
Oh, there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right? Oh my gosh, another plane has just hit.
What's happening? What's on this block?
Today we've had a national tragedy. 2 airplanes have crashed into the World Trade Center in an apparent terrorist attack.
Stephen Matheson, born in Gillette, Wyoming, U.S. Army veteran. Desert Storm. On September 11th, 2001, I was in Gillette, Wyoming, preparing to do some work in the methane field and was traveling to that job when across the radio the attack came on.
Something weird is going on.
Yeah.
The World Trade Center is on fire.
Oh my
Seriously,
goodness.
the top of the building. We're trying to get information, Elvis.
It looks like floors are just gone. Looks like how do you turn it on?
And at the time I was 30 years old. What else are we prepared, or what else is going to happen as far as other attacks and what's going through the minds of the people that happened there in New York City? The loss of life and all the people that are really affected, and why? Why were the 9/11, the Trade Center, World Trade Centers attacked? That was probably one of my biggest questions, is why.
I'm Tyler Nelson. I'm from Glenville, Minnesota, and I served with the Marines in 2nd Battalion, 1st Marines, and 1st Marine Regiment. I served as a 60 millimeter mortarman. I was in 2nd grade, 8 years old, when 9/11 happened. I didn't know until I got home after school. I was so young that even the teachers didn't want to tell us, and I know a lot of older students, they got the TVs came rolling in and stuff like that, but I learned from my parents after I got home from school later that day. Since I was so young and I didn't really understand exactly what was going on yet, but at the same time I seen what controversy was happening around me, so I was a little scared to not know what was happening yet. I had a lot of senior leadership that they were older in high school when it happened, so they automatically felt the need to join the service, and later on it impacted me to know that they were there. So I had a lot of older cousins too that also joined the military, and seeing them when they got back made me want to join too. So just felt the need to do my part.
My name is Andrea Avila. I was 18 years old, and I'm from New York City. I was at work, and one of my colleagues told me what had happened to the World Trade Center, and I just remember being confused and not understanding what was going on. I remember my mom worked at the same school I did, and I asked her for clarification. We went to the lounge, and I saw the second plane hit the building, and I knew that it was serious because I thought it was an accident when I heard about the first plane. I was afraid for my family. My family lives in New York, and I remember I tried calling my grandmother, and all the phone lines were busy, and I wasn't able to speak to any of my relatives that were living in New York at the time. I remember walking outside from work, and it was eerie and not a plane in the sky, and it was completely silent. I remember everyone just pulling together and people deciding that they wanted to protect our freedom and join the military. It personally impacted me because at the time I was in a relationship, and he decided that he wanted to protect our country and join the Marines. It changed the course of my life because we were discussing about a future together, and obviously with his passing, it changed just the course of my life and leaves a lot of questions of what could have been. I have a lot of questions of what my future could have looked like if 9/11 wouldn't have happened, and if he had not joined the military. And it's just a void that can't be filled, and it's something I have to live with for the rest of my life.
Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America. These acts shatter steel, but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve. This is a day when all Americans from every walk of life unite in our resolve for justice and peace.